I have not yet decided how I will get involved. I'm going to get involved one way or the other at some point. I did say at the outset when the race was just starting, I know it's a short race, but I said it's a short race, yes, but it doesn't need to be short on ideas, and I was looking forward to the ideas that different candidates were putting forward. I guess where I'm at right now is I recognize difficult times in liberal politics across the country and in different places, but I actually have been encouraged by the number of serious people who have stepped up, and obviously people will have heard of Mark Carney. He's a serious person who's done a lot in his life, a lot of good in his life, and it's a good thing that he's been attracted to our politics even at a really difficult time. Chrystia Freeland, I valued her as a colleague and continue to value her as a colleague in the 416 caucus, and she's incredibly smart and has a lot to contribute. Karina Gould comes at it from I think the same generational lens that I do in many ways, and I hope she speaks to housing and childcare when she really gets going on ideas. I know I have every expectation that she will. I've been interested. Frank Bayless was a friend. I sat on committee with him. No one talks about him when different candidates get mentioned, but this is a guy who built $1 billion company. This is a guy who has financed award-winning films that address the exploitation of migrant workers. This is someone who funded efforts to fight Bill 21 in Quebec. He's done a lot of serious things. I sometimes think of the Dos Equis commercial of like the most interesting man in the world, and I mean no one knows about him, but when they do, I think they'll find that he's kind of interesting. So that's all to say. The candidates who are going to be the most serious in the competition, they're great. But even people who are going to be less competitive in the end, I think they're strong candidates in their own right, and I just think the field itself is shaping up to be a good and serious one.